Yeah, what's this racist stand your ground crap out of Florida? I'm tripping off of this because I saw another example of a black man being killed by some white racist cat, and I saw the whole thing unfold in Florida, and it was a trip because I'm looking at this thing like I'm like, man, this is NRA racist crap where they always want to have these guns and do what they want to do, and how they come at you with all this mess, and then I'm like, you know this is some law breaking crap. But then you think about, like, for instance, I saw that the deputy or whatever that cop was, he said, "Oh, I'm a lawyer and this is legal here and this goes on here," and I'm thinking, man, that just ain't even right. They got quite a few places around the country, but what it does, it gives access to just killing black people. That's basically what it is. It's just another racist method. Stand your ground. Like, they didn't learn nothing from Trayvon Martin, and that this is even worse because the white dude was racist and he stepped to the black woman in a car in front of the children, and then the black dude just pushed him down. It's like, yo, man, watch what you saying. This guy has been known to pop off, and he can fall back on that, oh, this is stand your ground. I mean, what kind of incentive is that? That's the kind of garbage that allows the legalizing racism, the legalized genocide to go on every day. So, you're looking at Florida like, man, y'all just sitting up here just allowing this mess to be considered normal, that you can go ahead and kill somebody and that you don't think nothing about it. I mean, it's like, what are you doing? I mean, what kind of law is that? What kind of legislation is that? So I'm sitting up there looking at this thing in horror because there's going to be no justice, no peace, no nothing. And any racist bigot who got a gun, who gets tap danced with the NRA's racists behind, and Russia for that matter, because, yeah, I said it. They behind it. They fixed that whole election. And it's the same people that are creating this divide to conquer mindset. They allow this stuff to infiltrate this country. And their hateful manner will say, well, if you look at me funny, I'm going to put a cap in your behind. I mean, that's the kind of thing that, it reeks of the Jim Crowism, and it's still a continuation. So what are you without your little gun? Little sorry punks who can't stand up for nothing, who like to start stuff, just to be messing with people. So I look at it, and it's very horrific that this is what's happened. And it's very sad to see that Florida is allowing this to be the normal. There's some guy who claims to be a sheriff or something, about, well, it's within his rights to stand your ground law. And stand your ground law for what? Anybody breaking it in there and put the hands on you or something? And then the guy was in the wrong. He has a history of making racist remarks. He has a history of starting issues with people. So he specifically targeted black people. And stand your ground is a racist law. It is racist as all get out. It has no merits or no rhyme or reason. It's just another way for someone to cap a cap in someone black. That's the bottom line. It's just another code and another way to condition within the system. They figure like, well, if you look at me funny or if I don't like you, they've done this throughout. They understand this is systematic racism at its best. Who comes up with these legislative laws? But then again, you ask yourself, who has all the guns and who has all the weaponry? So you feeling threatened and intimidated? I don't think so. But you know what? He ain't gonna ever get served a day in his life, but he gonna be served in his mind, because if he has half a soul in whatever heart he's got, he know he killed somebody unlawful, and that's on his conscience. So our prayers for the guy, for the family, and I feel for the mother, and she lost the baby's father and all that, because it's just tragic. It's really sad. They need to change that racist law because it's corrupt. But then again, what do you expect? That's the same state that gave Bush the election against Gore back in 2000. Same state with Trayvon Martin. So what do you expect? Florida, them hurricanes ain't by accident. God don't like ugly. And I tell you, this is an ugly law. Stand your ground need to be flown away into the wind. I'm out.